Hey guys, it's me, Cameron, from the Video Game Development Club. And I said I was going to do a few Creation Kit tutorials for those who are new to the club or those who just want a quick refreshment. And this is going to be the first of many tutorials that I'm going to do. So get ready for more because there are lots of things to learn. So in this one, I'm just going to go over the basics, controls, navigation, moving around, where to find yourself, how to find, all kinds of stuff. So, first things first, let's open up the Skyrim ESM. So we're going to go to File, and then Data. And then double click on Skyrim ESM, and notice it's an ESM, which is a master file. This is one of those big ones that can't really be changed all that much. They can only create ESP files from ESM files. And I know this seems like little tedious bits of information, but you're going to need to know all these things later on. And right now we're not going to have an active file because that's the file that you save to, and when we save we're going to make a new one, and then we'll make that one the active file. So here we go. We're going to click OK. And it can... Oh, and by the way, yeah, there will be about 1,000 different errors. So just bear with me. And then you have to wait for it to load, which you can see it down here. And you can see Batman and all my games. Okay, so now you'll notice that we have everything loaded up here, and Skyrim ESM is now loaded. So we now have all the assets, all the files, everything to work with inside the game. Now, you'll notice that there are three different windows here. You have the render window, which is where you're going to be seeing the world, editing, moving around, adding things, changing things, resizing, whatnot. And you have the object window here, which has pretty much everything. And I do mean everything. It has all the static objects, it's got movable objects, it's got scripts, weather, all kinds of things. World data, world objects, all kinds. So you're going to be shifting through here quite a bit when you're modding or making something new, and if you're making a quest or an exterior world space, you're going to be shifting through here quite a bit. So it's best to learn this now. But I'll get back to that, and we'll learn it. And so this other window here is a cell view window. Now this is pretty much where you navigate through all the different levels. Right now we're in the interiors world space right here, which is basically every single interior world space in the game, because there are two different types. There's interior and there's exterior. So there's the world outside, and then there's the world inside, which is like a mini world. And they're both pretty similar to work with, but they can also be two different monsters at the same time as well. So right now, just for the sake of showing you guys, I'm going to click on, I don't know, this one. And I'm going to load it up and say yes to all, because the creation kit is just like that. And we're going to wait for it to load. And here we have our interior world space, whatever this may be. Now you'll see there's a bunch of different stuff. And you'll notice that I'm moving around quite a bit. Not as much as, say, when we're actually modding or creating something new, but I will show you exactly how I'm moving around. One way to move around is to use the space to pan around like this. Use the space bar or the middle mouse button. Either one works. I prefer the space bar because it's just quicker and easier on my thumb. And to move the camera, to turn it around, to rotate it, is to hold down Shift and move the mouse. So that's pretty simple, nothing too big there. And of course, to zoom in, zoom out is the mouse wheel. Now, one thing that you're going to have to know is that when you're in a level and you're trying to get the camera in just the right position, you have to click on something. So I'm going to click on this piece of ice here, and notice that as soon as I click on it, the camera rotates around that piece. So that's a pretty good thing to know. And also, you'll notice these squares, they're colored squares. You'll see green circles, all kinds of things, blue squares, cubes, green ones. So the best thing to do for right now is to simply disable them or to hide them. And the way you do that is to push M, and then bam, it's all gone, pretty much. Except for the big purple one that we're in right now. But I'll get to that later. And so right now I'm just moving around, just sort of, looking at things, and there are all kinds of stuff, and yeah, this is all individually placed, so get ready for a wild ride. And you can see there's steam. This is its own object here. See, there's a light source right here. You can see this white bulb thing here. That's a light source. We can turn the lights on and off with A. A is to toggle real light, and then the little black light or white light thing they got going on. It's meant for when you don't want to see the shadows and you want to have a clear vision, clear view of everything. And then this is what it's going to look like in game. And as you can see, it looks really cool. And of course, you can see all kinds of markers. There's sleep markers here. There's this audio marker, which is probably for the fire. Then you have the steam. Actually, this is more like the wind right here. It's pretty cool. And you have the chairs. So you're going to be seeing all kinds of stuff. Just push M to get rid of all of it. Except for certain types of markers, they will stay. And so this is the very, very basic control system. I'm going to do another tutorial about creating an interior world space. And then once I do that, we'll get more and more into the deeper stuff. Hopefully a little bit of scripting eventually. I'm not a scripter, I'm a level designer, so I'm going to have to learn that along with you guys, but that's fine because I have a little bit of knowledge about scripting. And we're going to probably go into character creation, not like creating new meshes or anything because that takes a lot of work. This is just for like the basic level design or character design, that sort of thing, quests, dungeons. So it's going to be real fun, and I hope this was a good tutorial. If not, let me know and I'll try and redo it because this is for you guys and not for me. So let me know if it's okay, and thank you. I'll see you guys later. Bye.